It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Baltimore Ravens. And it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson up here in the booth. And Greg, this is one of those games that it's a little old school. Maybe if it was in black and white, it would be fitting, right? We got a couple of teams who have to hand it off and see their running backs do it on the ground.
It's just so cool, and you mentioned it, Mike. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, this would have been the norm on any given weekend, but we're seeing the game trend to more of a passing-style offense. If you want to score points, it mostly comes through the air. So for these two kind of throwback offenses that rely so heavily on their running backs, anybody that loves old-school power football, I think we're in for a treat.
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here comes the pack, and here comes Jordan Love. Fifth season as quarterback, but Greg just his second as a starter, waited his turn, and had a really good first year as a starter.
Took a little while for him to get his chance to be a full-time starter, but once he got that shot, he just never looked back. I mean, Mike, think, he's always had that powerful arm. He can push the ball up and down the field and make every throw imaginable. But that time he spent on the sideline, I think it ended up being a massive blessing in disguise. He was able to work on his game from a mental and technical standpoint with no pressure to play. And now he's reaping all the benefits.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On second down, Love. And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Love to throw on first and 10. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Second and a yard. The man in motion is Watson. Throwing on second down, Love. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Packers.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Love to throw it on first down. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Second down throw for Love. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
From the gun, it's Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
First and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's Love. This one caught at the 4.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball and keep that to a short gain.
They'll run with Jacobs. Good blocking, and he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Anders Carlson now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Party now with the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greggy's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
We had a couple of his games early in his career, and of course, all the way to his days back in college, his athleticism jumps off the screen. But Mike, these last couple years, his development as a true passer, his ability to operate from the pocket, that's what's really taken his game to this MVP level. And tell you what, we didn't think there was a lot more things that he could do on a football field, and it seems like every year he's proven otherwise.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he'll be brought down at the 45. Keyshawn Nixon there for the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Henry. And he will take this down close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Bateman is the motion man. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just past the marker. The ball was in the proper place for a new set of downs.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Baltimore.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A first down throw for Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Here's 1st and 10. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Jackson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. 3rd down coming up.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
3rd and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. In the back of the end zone, he's got it. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Packers offense going to take over now for the second time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll push forward for about a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
2nd and 11. Now Love. Left side, caught by Musgrave. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
23 Simpson B. Wacken PPL rolling on the floor laughing.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Love. And he's into the hands of Wicks. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Love to throw. It is dropped in the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Justice Hill to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, they'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion comes Andrews. 2nd down, Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What work after the catch. That one picks up 29 yards.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And he's going to have a 1st down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. In motion comes Andrews. Again, it's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He's got it at about the 8, and he'll be taken down. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. To the air one more time with Jackson. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Point after now from Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Love to throw. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. He really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Second down throw for Love. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could...
Do you discuss sexual stuff on this channel?
All right, Coach. Second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Party now with the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. No motion over Flowers. Play action now. Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
It's the tight end likely in motion. On 3rd down, Jackson. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time.
I'm always curious how defenses come back on the field after allowing a touchdown on the previous possession, and so far I'm liking what I see. There's no heads being held low. There's no dwelling and thinking back to that last drive. They've come out and completely dominated this next possession.
So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Jaden Reed goes back to return. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the bootleg, it's Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 7. Now Love. To the sideline. He's got Watson. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Packers.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. To the left side in the hands of Watson. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stop him for no gain.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. That was some good downhill running to get him about 6 yards and set up a much more manageable 3rd down. Love. He's going in. It's gone. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do. It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
This one is caught by Reed. And And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. Love to throw. Over the top. He's got it. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this 2nd half started. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Packers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here comes Hill on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Back out is the reigning MVP of the league, Lamar Jackson, and the rest of this Baltimore offense. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. On play action, here's Jackson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a
23 Simpson BWAC and PPL rolling on the floor laughing. Do you discuss sexual stuff on this channel?
You can see pre-snap. The quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
It's the tight end likely in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA.
Negative.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson up top again. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Kez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. We'll go play action with Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. And he's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now Carlson to add the extra point.